Hello everyone, the website of I'm very much blonde because YouTube thought I was this.com. Anyways, today I figured to make another video today because I watched a video from GB Reviews, which I will link down in the description down below, like I do with most of my videos that I talk about. Because for one, no audio today, but I will be playing game in the back, well, usual, because you guys know me quite well. But basically today is a very sad day. YouTube's AI system is up and running, and everyone is big baby rage mad. Oh, sorry, damn it, big baby rage mad? I mean, there are several other things they're big baby rage mad about, including me, which I do want to talk about. Because, for one, there's several things going on, and I haven't figured it out yet till now. Apparently, for one of the reasons, entirely, there is something clearly going on here, not in the realm just YouTube, but there's also the fact in news, the whole Roblox thing. I mean, what's going on Roblox right now? Well, actually, for example, the whole thing of Roblox knew they're unsafe and not caring for what needs to happen, especially with many videos with other content creators. There's a guy with internet. For one, Charlie has covered this in his video, including GB, because Roblox wanted to make a main site for their very underage audience, which, anyway, that's the worst idea I've ever heard from anyone, especially company, because why the f did you do that? Also, 17 plus. Why? No, that is my question. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? That's the main thing I want to talk about today. The main thing I want to talk about today is censorship. You know, the whole thing about because we use AI and stuff like that. The main thing I want to get my grubby hand on is basically how this will affect everything, including gaming entirely. Because apparently, it isn't just, how do I put this? It isn't just YouTube that's getting censored. It isn't just Britain that's going to get censored. There are other things too, by the way. Because apparently I figured out while watching these videos. Apparently most of these companies, they go to a secret meeting somewhere in, I don't know what they call it, an area. So if you pay $50,000, you can get this too. If you're in a certain LLM company or any news network, or especially a game company or a phone company, for example. Say, what does it have to do with, well, trying to the word I would say, be careful with my wording here, because for one, you could just shout this video right now entirely, and I know you will, and I probably am going to upload this to where. So, the thing I want to say mostly is, I hate censorship. And I think the fact of this outbreak, guess who's involved with it? Now, I want you to take a wild guess in the comments down below. Don't worry, I'll give you 5 seconds. If you say Nintendo, I would say, ding, correct! But it's Nintendo of America. And also, Sony is involved with it. So you may ask yourselves, well, what are these companies doing that's so, well, as I'm going to lay out here, dangerous? A lot of things, actually. Because for one, with Sony and especially with Nintendo involved, guess who's also one of the main engines that people use primarily in their gaming setup, or in this case, for game creation entirely. If you were to get Epic Games, I would say, congratulations, here's a cookie. For one, I'm actually surprised. Epic Games be involved with it? Because if a company that not being censored would be Epic Games. Apparently, no. They're in the money, power, and not just any of power and money, all in it for one other thing: your information to sell to, well, everyone around the world, basically. Not sell it to everyone around the world, but also companies entirely. So that means Epic Games knew quite simply what was going on as well. That's what the officials as well. They all knew what was happening. And the worst part is they don't care. They don't care about you or my safety. The only thing they care about is how much money can we make off this right now, and worry about consequences later of their actions. My main concern is right now in this very moment, if I play a game, how can I do that? Because for one, that one, A, I have to make an Epic Games account now, just to play any games from Epic entirely based on the fact that they have my information. They have every little bit of detail and personal info about me. Because they can, and they will. They think, yeah, that's okay, it's fine. The worst part is this whole thing entirely. It's the Nintendo can also do that too in America. And you may say, what does it do with Roblox? They're part of the meetings too, by the way. They say, no, they couldn't. They were. Apparently, Roblox safety and transportation CEO was there, and honestly, so many others. Apparently, they talk about the politicians, and especially the people who own the online platform, we're talking about. Speaking on saying the internet should be censored, and most of them, yeah, I'm okay with that. I think it should be censored, but in my way, so that people know who I'm for, or what I believe in, or what I do for a living. Basically, Rudy, not me. Congratulations. I hate it. Thank you very much. Goddamn jackasses. And that's not the only thing they want to do. They also want to make sure that your information is the only thing they have. So that way, if hackers get a hold of it, well, they have no involvement to this. They have nothing to do with this at all. So the thing I mainly worry about is that everyone's asking for your ID to play games from the okay, most of the stuff runs on Resident Evil. You believe it runs on Unreal. Okay, something Epic Games made. Does it run on Unreal Engine? Yes. 5 is basically the version of the engine is now from Unreal 4 to Unreal 3 to Unreal 2. Too bad they don't update the Unreal Engine in like Unreal 5. And now, Unreal 4, they're done. Unreal 4 is going to be the new censorship. Right? Just say, hey, if you want to play one of our games in the Unreal Engine, sorry, hey, I'll have CD. And I bet Nintendo will do the same thing, saying, hold it right there. Are you an actual real adult or a child? Because if you're a child, you can't play a M-rated game, to say. But you could just pop a Nintendo Mario or Zelda. Actually, you're probably so you probably can't play Zelda either. So just pop a Mario. Sorry to say. Hey to all of you. Oh well. Hope you don't at all. Because we don't care. Here's the flip guy. Say fuck you and fuck everything you believe in. Fuck your values. Fuck your morals. If it's all of us getting your information or anything like that, basically you're fucked. Here Nintendo, here YouTube, here Epic Games, and here at fucking Sony, we're aggressive and we want your information. Why? Because we just don't care about you, your information, privacy, or heck, we don't care about Chibi guy either. We don't care about Morse Circle talk about what we do behind the shadows. We don't care. We want to make sure that people understand that we never cared about your privacy. We want your information. We want the money, and not just any money. We want all of it. Every single little bit and detail of it. Just to say, fuck you, fuck your life, and nothing. But really, like that thing about our game. We're quite sensitive, you know? And that's now my main concern right now. The fact of gaming companies, especially the we use, who just use for information warfare now. Especially the fact of nothing's private, nothing is safe, and nothing is sacred. That ain't the thing you just hack off to. Or sorry, the thing you slap your meat to, but at the same time you worry that Nintendo, everyone may know what you like and sell your information off quickly that way. So, which brings me up to my next point. What can you do to fix censorship? Well, you want my personal information? Everyone. Let's go to the old ages. Alright? If it says fuck you, I want everything and every little bit of information you have. Well, in that case, then, I will use your services then. I will say quite simply, no thank you, I'm done, screw off. Thanks for good times and stuff, but I'm done. So, to Unreal, Nintendo, and especially YouTube and other platforms, I'm done. I'm really done with your shit. Honestly, I think no one should use your services anymore. Because, to be honest, I don't want anyone getting hacked. I don't want to lose their information. I want no one to lose that sense of freedom, privacy, and other things. I want to make sure people still have their private lives. I want to make sure that people will still have the chance to use the internet whenever and whenever they want, even if information is private. I want to make sure the internet is still safe for everyone. I want to make sure that A, the internet is just, safe. I want to make sure the internet prospers from, this whole experience. Because for one, censorship's bad enough, but giving away my ID to everyone to prove I'm not a child is ridiculous. So, what's the answer to this? Well, you want my answer to this? The internet should clean up its act. Because for one, this game was rigged from the start. And not just rigged, it was known to be rigged. Because the politicians didn't care about you, me, or anyone at all. Because for one, they want money on that A, I knew this was going to happen, and not just that, to sell off every little bit of privacy information and everything to go to them. And the other thing is, we should stop using the services. You say, oh, are we doing a boycott? No, a boycott, I hate to say it, no one knows what the hell that is, or how it works, or how the fuck do we protest correctly. Because for one, young people don't know how to do that anymore. And I hate to say it, they did, well, honestly, they're doing a pretty terrible job at it. You may ask yourselves now, well, Cyborg, do you know how to do a boycott? The answer is yes! I do know how to do a boycott, actually. I know how to do it for quite a while now. The answer is, you don't support the companies at all. You do not do anything to come back to it. a matter of fact, you tell those companies quite simply, I ain't coming back till you make changes. So that. Either they will or they won't. That's how you do a boycott. Because one, if you just say, yeah, we'll do it for a day, that just gives them ample time to just say, yeah, good. Finally, we can just say, boycott works. Yes, good. There is. Thank God. So let's not be scared anymore. And let's just say, if you want to get rid of YouTube entirely, you want them to solve an issue, you do it with fucking grenades, explosions, and other things. Metaphorically, by the way, not physically. You say quite simply, I'm not going to use your services anymore. I'm going to go the rumble kick to prove a point. Say, we the customers do not like this. And we the customers want freedom. Not just our freedom, we want to make sure that A, we get what we want in return for this whole thing of getting censorship entirely. What we want, well, simple. We want the internet to be free again. When do we want? We want as soon as possible. God damn it. But at the same time, if we want to hurt YouTube where it hurts, we take their content creators. You may ask, what do you mean by that? We don't for the advertisers. No. Apparently, when I did that, it was and honestly, I like that actor. Or in this case, that actor. The acting was so bad, so horned. I was losing brain cells from it, saying, "What hurt you? It hurts." In the advertising department, and I was like, "No, that's fucking retarded. Why would you do that? If you want people to listen to your message and stuff, you want to make sure that A, the message is loud and clear, and B, you want to make sure that everyone understands entirely how the fuck you do this." So I say, let's get rid of the content creators and tell them, hey, don't upload videos anymore to YouTube. Upload them to Rumble, Vimeo, or anywhere else in between. We're going to tell YouTube and Google to fuck off. That's what we're going to do. And not just that, we're going to tell our web browser companies too what we want. We want to make sure we have our privacy. We want to make sure that, yes, our kids are safe, but you should probably make sure that, A, if you want the kids to be safe, go to your routers. Find your IP address, log it in, and guess what? Huh, so you can go to a device and just say, I want this device to ensure that A, not to show gore, violence, or any social media website that my kids shouldn't be on. Huh, that's weird. It's like, there's no need for government ID at all. That's step one. Step two, we go touch grass, folks. We touch grass and we say, we're done with YouTube, we're done with everyone's shit. And honestly, we're just done with everyone's crap. So, we use Twitter to upload videos from now on. We use as information warfare at this point. Get what we need. And just for one, we're done with this shit, and we're done with censoring from our local senators. So, two senators, yeah, fucked up. And honestly, I'm done with it. We're gonna make sure that A, we know what we want, and B, we're gonna make sure you understand and grabbing our IDs and taking away our privacy to what we want to watch and what we want to see. We're done. We're gonna make sure that everyone gets what they want back. Not just the freedom to upload what they want on YouTube, but also to make sure that anyone can play the games they want to play while being censored by everyone from the government. Because for one, I would say the censorship is stupid. And the only reason people are doing this is because for one, they want you to understand that they have the power to do whatever they please and they think they have it. But no, they don't. We have the power. As the people of the United States, we should have the power. It's not, oh, yeah, they have all the power. We should do what everybody say, no, don't do that. And the answer is, as the United States, we have the freedom to say what we need to say. We're not Britain. We're not Soviet Russia. We have to say, hey, no, this ain't a good idea. And honestly, I think the internet should be free for everyone. And the other thing is, parents should be parents and be responsible for their children and ensure that everything is good. What I'm trying to say is, the internet should be a place of not just for you and me, but for when you use it, especially who want to play games that are educational, or heck, games that are pretty violent. We should have the freedom to say, hey, we like what we have, instead of saying, no, we don't like this at all. Because the terrible thing is, it's the groups. And not just groups and individuals, it's the actors who are pretending to care. And the disappointing thing is, it's not just Twitter. It's people who don't have any brain cells left. And I hate to say it, folks, the only way you're going to get the internet to listen is if you make a statement and make a message loud and clear as possible. Say, yeah, no, you're not doing this to us. And I'm going to stop using your services because, for one, you will not help me in this wave of woe. Because, for one, this does affect everyone, including the businesses as well, including social media entirely. But they don't care about that because, for one, they think, oh, that won't affect us. Yes, it will. Trust me, you're going to get screwed here. So, then, after this point, well, after boycotts and shit, either they listen or don't. Because, remember, when you're boycotting something, especially in the way of war, this is what this is. This is war, everyone. This ain't, oh, this is just a big misunderstanding. You two care about us the whole time. No, they do not. Hate to say it, folks. When war is activated, there's a reason why people say, so this is war. Because this is the era. You have to understand what you're fighting for and what the message is you're fighting for. Because for one, in war, you don't give up. You never give in. And not just that, try to make sure that everyone understands that you're trying your best here to make sure your internet is free once more. Because for one, you don't want everyone to just censor you outright because you think, yeah, that's alright. People can censor me all they want. No. And I don't want people to grab my information either. Like I said, this war has been going on for years now. And now, thanks to Roblox's dumb, very stupid dating idea, and saying, we don't like vigilantes, sorry. Now we know that A, they do not care. And they knew this was going to happen. This was the strategy the whole time. The game was rigged from the start, and we fell for it hook, line, and sinker. And the worst part is, people are saying, oh, I'm glad Roblox is doing something now about it. No. They're not. And honestly, the thing is, the government knew. And the worst part is, people just said, meh, who cares? Some said, other people just said, I do care. I care massively about this, and honestly, I don't think they should be playing Roblox. I think they should have parent supervision as well. This. But the worst part is, the platform does nothing because for one reason only. Because they can get something out of it. And we fell for a hook, line, and sinker. The game was rigged from the start, and we fell for it. Now, you may ask, how did we fall for it? Because, for one, I'm trying to think here. It's because, for one, everyone knew what was going on in Roblox HQ, and the government knew what was going on entirely this whole time. So, which means both sides are guilty here. Sorry to say, but no one is innocent.
no matter what people say. Like, no, I'm pretty sure you knew. No, I knew the whole time. I do nothing about it till now because for one, I stuff. People can now say, without a doubt, if you're running for president or any type of office, congratulations. Now they have a reason to just say, we can finally get them and censor them outright so that way the people don't vote for them. And that's what they want to do. Fear. Fear is a tactic known to mankind for every single little detail, asset, and all at the same time, a way to make sure that you don't talk. And sure, when people get elected, they get elected for realities. Actually, no. They get not just elected, they get the power to just say whatever they want because they're worried that people will find out what the hell they looked at on the hub or what they looked at on the old documentary. That's a long time ago. So now here's the thing I'm going to say to all of you. Do you really want the internet to be censored? No, I didn't think you didn't. And the other thing is, we can vote for all we want, but voting them out is not the key here. The key here is to make a message, wary of everything. If they don't want the economy to slow down and shit, well, we're gonna make it slow down. If they don't want things to happen, and they don't want things to be, stopped and things like that, then we're gonna stop them. Why? Because a protest should be about one little thing. If people still want to go to work, then here's what we do. We make sure to mention to the people working, hey, go around this way and not this way. Because for one, I want to make sure everyone still has a job and things like that. And not just that, I want to make sure to take it in shifts and stuff to make sure that a message is aware, and B, we're not doing this to hurt people. We're doing this to make sure there's privacy still on the internet, and B, it's safe for everyone. But people don't get that all the time, and it's embarrassing when you see oil stopping traffic and stuff from people going to work. Because, for one, you should not do that at all. So that way your message is loud and clear that, hey, you want to make sure the internet's not censored. You don't want to give away your idea and shit. I know, I'm going to repeat that over and over again, and I'm sorry. But at the same time, when you're trying to do things to protect the American people, it's good, but shells and things like that, a role of destruction is also necessary to do this. So, the way I see it, everyone, including gaming companies, phone companies, cell phones, and especially the people running the internet and stuff, including your internet provider, especially Starlink, want your information. I mean, Elon doesn't want your information. I mean, the man, let's face it, the man's a gooner. You and I know that. And honestly, if Elon wants to join in on this and say, I think people should have freedom on the internet, no matter what, then I'm joining. But at the same time, I want to make sure people also understand that I don't just want the internet to be free and uncensored. I want to make sure that the community on the internet still has a way to play games and still has a way to keep in contact around the world. This is the World Wide Web, not the United States web, or the UK web, or the satisfaction web. And not just that, if they want to try, then here's what we do. We go out and not protest. We go out, we say quite simply, we won't use your services then. We won't use any little bit of information, detail, or anything from you anymore. We read a book now. We read the Bible. We read the fucking JoJo manga that we bought online, not from Amazon, but for some guy entirely different. From Craigslist. A most dangerous website. I assure you, it is very dangerous. But if you want people to have a message and stuff, and you want to boycott the companies correctly, you don't use your services at all. Not even for saying a day. Because for one, a boycott is when you fucking go at it and just say, no, I will not use services at all until changes are made to the whole thing entirely. That I want specifically for the specific reason. Because I don't want the internet to be censored. And I don't want it to be neutered either. Because you said, yeah, it's alright to do this. No, it isn't. And what will happen then? Well, we'll find out and see. Because for one, when you try to make the internet a better place and all this other stuff to protect the kids, is it a good cause? You would think, but no. It's just to make us go against each other more and more each day because for one, it's okay to do this to them. To me, no, it's not okay to do this. I want to make sure that everyone feels free to say what they want and what they can. It means, yeah, you're a bigger dickbag than me, but at least that way we know. Now, with freedom of speech and things like that, it's in danger. Because for one, even if you're on the internet 24/7, or even if you're not on it at all, you should have the freedom to say what you want and the freedom to make sure your kids can do what they want on the internet, especially playing Pyro 101, Wizard 101, because those are technically kids' games, including Roblox. It's a kids' game. And people say it's for the safety of the children. Well, I would say parents, playing games with your kids. Have fun with them. Express what you want to say to them. Instead of just, well, oh well, the internet's dead. Might as well go back to real life, because that's what they want. They want people to be separated and no information away from anywhere else. This is what people on the left and the right want. But they know if they can get rid of everything for every little reason and detail, they would and will. Because they can. And they want to. Because they're fine with it. And that's terrible. You guys should fight back. Everyone on the internet should fight back against this. Especially Twitch's TOS right now. Because they're updating rules and policy as this thing goes along. Including YouTube themselves. We don't want AI anymore to dictate what we watch and stuff. Because companies do the same shit. You may say, what you do? Yes! Because what you buy and spend is an algorithm to them. So that way they can save more money of theirs, and that way they can just shut down our cars whenever they want. They have done this already, and they've done this to my family several times over. And I hate it. Look, I can't convince you to go to a different platform entirely and just say, yeah, fuck them. Because for one, that would mean extra step, extra work, and you don't want to do the extra work, but I'm telling you, do it. Because for one, no matter what, I want the government, YouTube, and everyone to learn that we the people have voices. Not just voices. We also have rights, demands, and not just that, we also want to make sure the internet understands one little thing about us. We can say and do whatever we want because we're free to say and do whatever we want. Well, it's for crimes and stuff. I think, yes, people should be arrested if they commit crimes online and stuff. Because, yes, still illegal to do that one little thing. But if you want my honest opinion about all this and how to fix some of this stuff as well, not just a boycott, not just voting them out, and also not just protesting, but to spur awareness and the message entirely. Spread this around to everyone, and everything will make sense to everyone. We should work as a unit, as a team, instead of just against each other no matter what, because why? Why are we going against each other? Because we all have different takes stuff about anime? Because you hate us so much? Guess what, pal? This affects you too. What I'm trying to say is, let's work together as a team we know we should be. We should not go against each other anymore. We should work with each other. So that way, A, we can get this done and quickly as possible. And B, so that way games could be what we play as and not just give away our IDs and stuff to Epic Games, Nintendo, Sony, and especially Microsoft because for one they can. We should tell them quite simply, we won't do this. No. And you know what else? We won't buy your fucking computer either. We're going to say, fuck you entirely. We want to keep our shit the way it is. And honestly, we don't care anymore. We're done. We're tired. We're sick and tired of this crap. All because, for one, you want to make a few extra bucks, have power as well. So, we're done. And that's what I'm trying to say here. Let's bring the power back to us. Instead of just, well, all these companies entirely saying, yeah, it's alright to do this to all of us. No, it isn't. And I want to make sure of that. It's not okay to do this ever again. Because one, a Gene Pie did this to us with the whole, if you remember, what was that thing called? Oh yeah, Pippa, or whatever it was. If you remember a Gene Pie in his Reese's mug, let me tell you, it was the most stupidest idea people have ever heard, and everyone made fun of the guy. So let's do it again. Let's make fun of these people again. Let's show them what for. And not just, let's show them what for, let's show them what the internet is made of when you try to censor us, try to hurt us, buy us, or anything else like that. Because the hand that feeds, oh, it's a fucking mercy kill, let me tell you. Well, not just say mercy kill. Say the hand that feeds. Think, Chris, think. Sorry. Let's show them what for. The hand that feeds, when it bites back, will bite back hard, and we won't let go until they change it. So then, let's make this clear. People on X, people on 4chan, people on the old Tumblr, and the people on YouTube right now, Rumble, Kick, Twitch, whatever. Let's fight against this fucking thing, shall we? And let's show the government, Roblox, YouTube, and everyone what the internet's really made of. And let's show them we're not going to take this shit lying down. And let's tell them to fuck off. I've been Chris the Cyborg, Cyberheads. And to be honest, let's make this shit work. And also, by the way, if this message gets out to everyone, please let your congressman call everything and let them know, no, we don't want this bill of the Kids Online Screen Act, Kids Safety Act, and also, yes, we want credit card companies to stop censoring games. And we want the gaming companies to understand, no, we don't want games censored by you. We don't want your ID information stolen at all, because if you get hacked, that affects me too. We don't want this shit. We don't want this shit, and honestly, I hope they understand quite simply, we never want it. We want the internet to be free. And we want the internet to be whole again. And we don't want copyright strikes. We don't want demonetization. We don't want an AI bot judging what we watch and say we're kids. And we don't want these people from other groups censoring whatever we make. We don't want this shit. And let's make people aware of that as we go forward. So, see you around, Cyberheads. And hopefully next video, or heck, even the live stream, I'll probably be streaming on Geek. And I probably might be uploading this to Rumble or Twitter. Whichever. I'll see you around. And good day, everyone. And remember, you fight to win and not to lose your freedom of expression or getting your balls chopped off because of censorship. See you around.